Eye drops are doing horrible for my eye, so I use this lotion. And the lotion, I have the lotion in my eye right now, so my eye's completely open all the time, and it doesn't bother me if I don't blink it because I have this lotion in it. Right now I'm looking, everything's blurry, so that's partially why I'm dizzy during the day, is because one eye is seeing clearly and one eye is seeing blurry. And I could wear a patch, and I will wear a patch if I go out in, dusty areas and stuff, but being at home, it doesn't bother me too much. So I know this is a long video, but this is a lot of good information for you guys out there who are going to have the surgery or are in the process that I am in the same position right now. I hope y'all guys are doing well. Be very cautious about the spinal fluid. That was very important, and if I had not gone back to the hospital, I could have gotten bacteria, because if the spinal fluid can go down, that means bacteria can go up in the brain. So be very cautious about the spinal fluid, and the way you'll know you have it is you'll have severe migraines, and that's what I was dealing with. That's why I ended up going back to the hospital for 5 days to get that tap in. And actually, when I came home, I had a bad experience with the incision. They put a suture to close the drain, and about 11 o'clock at night, my boxers were kind of soaking with spinal fluid, and I got a massive headache. I called the emergency number, and I had a bad experience with the on-call doctor at night. Basically, he asked me why I was calling so late. And I just got his name and number, and I talked to my doctor the next morning, and they apologized for that, because that should not have happened. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I'm not a doctor. My suture is leaking. I lost a lot of fluid. I had a bad headache. But my wife and I were able to handle it. We put pressure on it. The doctor kind of prepped us before. Dr. Bugave is a great doctor, and before, or while he did the suture, he prepped me on what to do just in case something were to happen. And he said, just put pressure on it and put the Band-Aid on real tight. That way there's pressure on it constantly, and that's going to help it seal. Just like any wound. But today's like I said, day 18, and I think I'm going to stop it here. Everything's good. No scars. All this stuff feels pretty good. Feels a little numbness to it, but obviously it's still a fresh wound. Total feeling in my face, and I feel great, and I'm ready to take on the world again. I'm very happy about life, and I hope all of you people with acoustic neuroma or that are going to have this surgery, the surgery, I believe, is a very good thing, especially at my age. So if I'm 28 years old. If you're this young, it is very scary to go through this kind of surgery, but the gamma knife and the radiation procedures, those are kind of the easy way to have an operation. Supposedly you get out the very next day. I'm sure you'll have like vomiting and throw up and stuff like that, which I've also dealt with. But the only thing about that is long term. That research has only been around for 30 years. So the radiation that would go into your tumor to stop it from growing has only been tested for 30 years. So I'm 28. 30 years from now, if I would have done that, that tumor could have started growing again, and then my health to have the surgery probably would have been too good for me. So that's why I went ahead and went with this procedure. It's only been 18 days. I have facial paralysis, but it's going to come back. The tumor's out. I don't have to worry about the tumor anymore. My scar is healing, and I also got that Baja implant. So in 3 months, I'm going to be able to plug in this little hearing device, and it's going to hear for the right side. It'll vibrate into my skull because the screw is in my skull, and I'll hear it on my left. I'll hear it through my left ear. So at least I'll be able to hear 180 again with that little device. So I'm really excited about that, and that was along with the procedure. So if anything, I got my tumor out. I got a procedure done. I had things to look forward to, and I'm deaf in this ear, but I was already deaf before because of the tumor, and everything's great. So a lot of information, and as soon as you get these postings, I don't really know how to use YouTube too well, but if y'all want to contact me, feel free to contact me on there. And if you really want to ask me personal questions, I might actually give you my number if you want to talk about things. If you're scared, because I did not have anyone to talk to, and this is why I'm making these videos. So these videos are not meant for my family. They're not meant for any other reason except for all you people out there who have acoustic neuroma and are scared and are unsure of what to do. I'm living proof of the process, and at day 18, it is not that bad. I feel good. I'm healthy. My eye, if my eye is the biggest problem, and obviously the dizziness has gotten better every day. I do tree trimming, and I'm a landscaper as my profession, and I feel like I'll be back in the trees in a couple months. So my vertigo and everything should be good. I can walk straight lines. It's just the dizziness I have to adjust, and I will adjust. So good luck to all of you out there, and y'all can do this. It's painful, but it's only painful for a little bit of time, and God will only give you an amount of pain that you can handle.